Taxonomy. What is taxonomy? Taxonomy is the science of classification according to a predetermined system with the resultant catalog used to provide a conceptual framework for discussion, analysis, or information retrieval. A taxonomy is a living document. It is structured of metadata or organizational vocabulary that represents the whole set of information used. There are 4 types of website taxonomy. Flat taxonomy has only top-level categories spread out horizontally, showing a broad range of subjects, but not much depth for any one subject. They usually translate into simple navigation. Hierarchical taxonomy is an arrangement of categories within the interface of a website or intranet. It is often represented as a tree or a flowchart. Individual items within the hierarchy are arranged in order of importance or status. Moving up the hierarchy means expanding the category or concept. Moving down the hierarchy means refining the category or concept. Network taxonomy is organized content into both hierarchical and associative categories. Categories can be linked to any other categories, and relationships among items can have different meanings, including semantic ones. It may turn into a metadata tagging system. An example of this is like having a most popular, most viewed, or most recent. So one of the top categories could be most popular, and you could have letter A and letter C as most popular, and then the next one could be most viewed, and you can have B and C. So with that being said, most popular and most viewed would still be C, and they would still be connected to each other, but they wouldn't be connected to A or B. Facet taxonomy, also known as a spiderweb taxonomy, shows a term or item at the center of a web with associated taxonomies drawn around it. An example of this is it can be a shoe website that contains a set of attributes. So for instance, if you have a female shoe size in the center, then you would have the size, the width, the performance, the brand and color, etc. Coming out from that center point. Importance of taxonomy. When information is structured and indexed in a taxonomy, users can find what they need by working down to more specific categories up to more inclusive topics or sideways to related topics. Taxonomy aims to understand a set of subject-specific concepts and creates a vocabulary for those concepts in order to ultimately organize the physical things related to those concepts and make them easier to find or interact with. Benefits of taxonomy. A taxonomy makes searching for information easier and more effective. It makes accumulated information accessible and usable. It unifies language across the organization so that everyone can use the same model to add information. And the benefits of taxonomy can be achieved with the development and use of a controlled set of vocabulary that represents the whole set of information in an organization. This controlled vocabulary consists of a set of reusable information objects. Taxonomy for technical communication. Taxonomy is a language. It is a language for communication. It is essential infrastructure for technical communication as it connects content into relationships that help with consistent and reusable information. Taxonomies for websites and digital products helps to organize and classify information and features based on the similarities and differences of the contents behind those features. And it can be categories within a blog or news page or sections within a website or metadata tags to improve search and navigation. Some good taxonomy practices is that good taxonomy should gather information and then document it. Taxonomy can inform a good sitemap and ensure easy navigation for any digital product. It can organize content, which may help determine which content is important. Keep in mind that doesn't mean that it will have every piece of content. It can help find keywords that resonate with the desired user base. It will consist of user input in order to create a better taxonomy. So the user experience and how users create their categories and their labels are important to develop a good taxonomy. It will have clear and distinguishable labels. Will make content easier to find via browsing, searching, and axing. A taxonomy should support task completion. It will represent the whole organizational content, and it will update as information evolves. So it is not static. Taxonomy will, as information comes in, new information, it needs to be updated accordingly. Conclusion. Taxonomy is a convenient way to classify information to prove it is unique and without redundancy. Taxonomy plays a role in helping organizations automate the process of content delivery and discovery, especially in technical communication. And taxonomy is an important part of the website design, development, optimization, and marketing process.